students. This is another in our ability test series. This presentation will be looking at working with verbal analogies. What are analogies? An analogy is a comparison of two things to show their similarities. In the simplest form, it is a stated likeness between the two things that are otherwise unlike. The two things are really not the same, but there's a likeness with the way they operate. Types of analogies. These are also referred to as bridge types. We'll talk some more about the bridge later in this lesson. The types of analogies are antonyms, synonyms, cause and effect, part to whole, location, characteristic or quality, degree, object and function, performer and action, performer and object. Characteristics. The characteristics of a thing is those things that the thing that constitutes the thing. So emerald is green. A characteristic of emerald is that it is green. Lemon is sour. A characteristic of lemon is that it is sour. If it's not sour, if it's lemon, it has to be sour. No, the characteristic of a joke is that it has to be funny. If it's not funny, it's not a joke. Okay, so then we have synonyms like error is to mistake, remark is to comment. We have antonyms, never is to often. Association. Association is relating things. So things are placed together based on what they are. So we have knife and fork, we have jack and jill, we have rock and roll. So knife and fork, those are cutleries. We have object and movement. The hammer does pound. All right, the kangaroo leaps and the eye blinks. We have part to whole. The letter is a part of the alphabet. Whole to part, a part of the alphabet is the letter. Now, how do you read analogies? The single colon stands for the word is to, and the double colon stands for the word as. However, there are some times when the words are actually written out. This is to that, or that is as that. Let's look at these notations. Dog is to tame as fox is to wild. Between dog and tame, that's the first pair, there is a single colon. Then the double colon between tame and fox. And between fox and wild, you again have a single colon. It is read, dog is to tame as fox is to wild. And there are other examples on the page. How do we solve analogies? Usually, we are given a pair of words. Determine the relationship between the two words. Earlier, we were looking at dog and tame and fox and wild. Now, the dog is a domesticated animal. Hence, we are able to pet the dog. But are we able to pet the fox? No. The fox lives in the wild. And as such, the fox is wild. So we are not able to pet the fox. So that bridge is an antonym bridge because as the dog is tame, the fox is wild. After you have looked at the relationship, you complete the analogy with words that are parallel or of a similar relationship, as we have identified that the bridge is an opposite. A similar relationship would be another opposite or opposing relation. We create a statement after that to link the two statements. This is called a bridge sentence. A bridge sentence is in essence one that connects or that joins or that relates to one thing to another. So in analogies, the bridge is identified, the bridge is the type of analogy, then you create a bridge sentence to show how both relate, both pairs of words relate to each other. You choose the pairs of words that best express the relationship, and after you have done that, you write your bridge sentence. So let us look at this. The bridge sentence is finger is a part of the hand, as the leaf is a part of the tree. What do you think this analogy was? It would have been that finger is to hand as leaf is to dash. So we look at what the bridge type is. The bridge type is part to hold. So you know that the finger is a part of the hand. So you look for a relationship with the leaf. What is the leaf really a part of? And we determine that it would be a part of the tree. The three-step method of solving verbal analogies. Firstly, you build a strong bridge sentence. You identify the relationship between the two pairs of words and you decide what the bridge is. After you have decided what the bridge is, you build your bridge sentence. After building your bridge sentence, you decide which word should fit. So you plug in the choice in your answer and you adjust as is reasonable. So let's say we had looked at part to whole. However, when you realize it is saying the tree is to leave as the hand is to dash, that's no longer a part to whole. That's a whole to part. So if you had considered it as being part to whole, you would now need to make that change and adjust your bridge. Now that we have looked at analogies, you should have a better understanding of what analogies are. Let us do a little recap. An analogy is a comparison of two things to see how they are alike, but they are really two totally unlike things. And we create a bridge sentence in order to determine what should fit in our blank space, because on the test there will be a blank space. The bridge sentence is derived from your identification of the bridge. The bridge is the types of analogies, and among those we have synonym, antonyms, part to whole to part, and stuff like that. Bye for now. Have fun solving your items with analogies.